Good morning, wherever you are. You guys are going to get a special video today. You're going to get 2 videos this week, so stay tuned to see exactly what that title above is all about. So let's get started. I want to start doing a new series here over on the channel. It will be a spin-off from my popular post over on my blog called Monday Vogueffirmations. If you follow the blog, then you are familiar with it. If you don't, here's a tad bit of history about it. Basically, I started it in 2012. I started it as a way of dealing with my depression and anxiety. In turn, what it did was not only help me by putting it on paper and launching it live to the world, it also helped me to help others. Since writing this post, I've gotten emails from people across the world that I don't even know, letting me know that I have helped them in some form or way through my posts. I've also received emails and text messages from family and friends letting me know that, hey, you know, that post that day, I needed to hear it. So knowing that and receiving the feedback that I'm receiving has been very fulfilling to me. Growing up, I had this whole perspective of what my purpose of life was. I was young, I didn't know any better, but I kind of feel like now my goals are to be creative and to help others. So in doing that, what I want to do is take the post from the blog and make it into a live version here on the channel, which I will post every other Tuesday for a whole month starting this February. So if you don't follow the blog, please go over there now. The link is down below. Click on it so you can see the Monday Vogueffirmation, so you can understand exactly what the heck it is that I'm talking about once I start going into it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that actual topic of Monday and turn it into a video on Tuesday, so you guys can create a dialogue down below and kind of talk about, you know, how you feel about it, if you're going through it, you know, and ways that you cope with it. So I just want to kind of start a family over here, start a dialogue, and I want to start an environment where you can feel comfortable to come here and talk about things that you're dealing with. We're not perfect. Life is dictated by how you cope with it, and I've come to understand that over the years. I have been working on my personal growth for about 1.5 years now, and I'm continuing to grow, and I'm really liking the place that I'm getting to. And if I can help others get there, that is the purpose. So that was a really long spiel. You guys know that I am long-winded, so I will stop it there and I will go into the topic. I have my journal here. This was given to me by a friend. It has a message on it that says, "Let your imagination soar." I thought that would be the perfect book for me to start to write down my topics and my titles for this type of video. Today, this is going to be the very first video, and the topic is going to be "You support you." The affirmation that it comes from is self-support. What inspired this post yesterday was talking about support systems. Some people aren't fortunate enough to have a big support system. I have come across friends and family who don't have a support system. They just have their selves, and it's always amazing to me how they cope with it. They either support themselves or they look for others for support. Now, the post that I write is always from me, from exactly what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna talk about how I self-support myself. You guys can start a conversation down below about how you deal with self-supporting or you support you. Myself, I have a small circle of friends and family members that I do go to when I need support. But when I am like really down and in a weird headspace and my energy is just all messed up, I go to me. I mean, who knows you better than you? So I go to myself. I can't lie to myself. I know the whole story of whatever the issue is, so I can be raw and real with myself. And over the years, I have came up with 3 ways to cope with those issues and those times when I'm just really not feeling it. I mean, really down, want to crawl into bed and pull the cover over my head. I have those moments, and I'm human. We all do. So this is the 3 ways that I cope with it. The number 1 way is meditation. I started meditating in October of last year, And I have found that it has helped me deal with my anxiety very, very well. I suffer from anxiety. And I'll leave that for a whole nother video, but I do suffer from anxiety and I don't take medication. I used to, but I have decided, I decided a couple years ago to stop doing that and try to find a holistic, natural, normal way to cope with it. So what I'm trying to do is learn how to control those thoughts and pick and choose what is really important right now. So I meditate. Through meditation, I am able to control my thoughts. Well, I've learned how to control my thoughts. I've learned how to quiet my mind, and I've learned how to kind of find that inner peace. I've been doing this since October, and so far through meditation, not only am I finding inner peace, I am starting to hear things back to me. I'm starting to hear messages. Most of the time through meditation, I'm able to kind of calm my soul, basically. So I usually do it before I go to sleep. And the two things that I notice that I get from it when I do it at night is I sleep so well. Like literally when I'm done meditating, I feel like I'm drugged. And that probably sounds weird, but if you meditate, you get it. I am so calm. I am so relaxed that I literally just roll over and go to sleep. The second thing that I notice is that when I wake up in the morning, I'm motivated. Like I'm on it, I'm focused, I know what I want to do that day. I feel way more productive than I did the day before. The second thing that I do when I'm in a really funky headspace is I ask myself one question: will this matter tomorrow? If it won't, then I let it go. I'm done. I don't pick at it like a scab. I let it go. I push it over there. If it will matter tomorrow, the third thing that I do is I find a solution. I figure out how to fix it. I've come to a place where I get tired of talking about things over and over again. I get tired of saying, oh, you know, I'm not happy. I don't like this. I get tired of saying that. So what I do is I find a solution and I try to make it better. So those are the three things that I do to try to get out of a weird headspace. And in turn, what it does is it supports me and it helps me in the end to kind of see the light. When you are going through things, it's like you're the only person in the world that's going through it. No one else can understand. No one else can understand your pain. Through self-support, what I'm able to do is understand my issues and understand the way to pull myself out of it. I think that is amazing to be able to help yourself because once again, no one can understand you better than you. So those are the three things and the three coping methods that I use to kind of get through that funky headspace. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. And if you're going through anything, please understand that you're not the only person that's going through it. Trust and believe. I have learned over the past couple years by just writing these posts and literally writing it from a raw place. Initially, when I started writing these vlog posts, I was in a really bad headspace, and I would literally sit down every Monday and write these posts from a raw emotion, like literally the way I was feeling, and it was very raw. And the first time I had ever exposed so much of myself to the world, I would hit post and it would post and launch to everyone, and then I started getting emails and I started getting text messages and I started reading people's emails, and they were saying, you know, how this really helped them, and that really touched me because once again, when you're going through it, it feels like it's just you going through it. I didn't realize that this post would help so many people, so I'm hoping that the virtual posts will help people even more. So those are my three coping steps. I'm going to put everything down below. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I was just once again in an emotional state, hence why that post was created. It's something beautiful was basically created from my pain is the way that I see it. Those posts are created from pain, but in turn they become beautiful. So with that being said, I will continue to go through the things that I will go through, but now I'll just be going through with them live here with you guys. I don't know what you're dealing with today, and I'm just hoping that by doing these posts every other Tuesday that I can help anyone that might be watching these and help bring them out of that down feeling that they might be having, because we all have it. We're all human. We're not always going to be happy. We're not going to always wake up every morning and say, I'm focused, let's do it. It's not going to happen. And I want this channel to be real and raw, and I want this channel to have aspects of me. And this is a very sensitive and a very big part of me, and I just hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that it speaks to you and it resonates with you and it helps you through whatever you might be going through today, this week, or have been going through for this whole month. So I love you guys. I love the support, and I want you guys to start a conversation down below. Talk about how you cope with any type of anxiety or depression that you deal with. So let's kind of see where this goes, see how this kind of flows on the channel. If you like it, leave a comment down below, click the like button. If you are new here and this sits with you, please click the subscribe button. I appreciate the support and I enjoy every single subscriber that I have. So I love you guys once again. Have a fabulous day wherever you are, and remember, whatever you're going through, somebody is going through it 10 times worse than you. Okay? Love you.